welcome everyone to a Sunday afternoon in Cleveland as we kick off an exciting NBA doubleheader in this great sports city. Just 5 weeks left in the regular season, and there's some real hope here in Cleveland and in Boston. Cavs and Celtics, two of the NBA's best teams, and both teams with an in-season arrival of a major star. Jason Tatum, the emotional return Friday night. His first game back since tearing his Achilles last May. And the Cavs, James Harden, acquired at the trade deadline. He's 8-1 in the games he's played here in Cleveland. As we welcome you to an NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC, and it's presented by Popeyes. And good afternoon, everyone, with Richard Jefferson and Tim Legler, Mike Green on hand, George Sedano with us as well. These two teams were terrific before these two stars arrived, and now they have them, and their fans are dreaming big dreams right now. Legs, let's start with the Boston Celtics. So Tatum returns. Jaylen Brown is having a legitimate MVP season. This is one dynamic duo and a dangerous team.
And one of the most versatile tandems in the NBA is whole again with the return of Jason Tatum. You saw him on Friday night in his first game back. The production wasn't necessarily a typical Jason Tatum night, but for me it was more about the type of plays that led to the production. Playing through traffic, getting to the rim. You know the deep shooting is always going to be a big part of what the Celtics do and what Tatum provides to this team. Really impressed with his defensive rebounding in traffic, showing you that there's no hesitance to go down there and mix it up. And a tremendous return, an emotional night. Even got a hug from his head coach, and now you see the numbers that both of these guys put up on Friday. And you mentioned it, Mike. Jaylen Brown now, a guy that I think in serious conversation for MVP, first team all league, you name it, the best year of his career.
Meanwhile, for the Cavs, Richard, they got off to a slow start, but had turned it around prior to the acquisition of Harden. Now he's here. These two, a dangerous dynamic duo that no one's going to want to face in the playoffs.
No, Donovan Mitchell has a new running mate, and James Harden is a heck of a running mate. What he's able to do on the court is so impressive. He's still one of the most gifted scorers in NBA history. But on this Cavs team, what is more important is the gravity that he creates. He draws three here. Donovan Mitchell now gets a wide open shot. But what does also that do for Donovan Mitchell? It allows for him to be his natural, aggressive version of himself. When you try and put multiple guys on them, this is what they can do. Both players can create for teammates around them and making the job easier for them. Since the trade, these two guys have been the most dominant offensive duo in the entire NBA.
Mitchell missed the last 4 games with a groin injury, but he'll be in the starting lineup here this afternoon. Of course, both teams more than just the stars. Derek White, maybe the most underrated player in the NBA in terms of impact winning night in and night out. Terrific matchup today. Cavs, Celtics from Cleveland coming up.
NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC is presented by Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. This presentation of NBA Sunday Showcase, presented by Popeyes, will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
This is ESPN on ABC.
As the days grow longer, time grows short.
Many days I dreamed about this.
The moves have been made.
It's an important stretch coming up.
You got a whole bunch of guys that are willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Reach your highest level. The push has begun.
So I'm going overtime on the overtime. Yeah, I'm not invested, but you can't attest it. $1 million goals managed to manifest it.
We have a goal in mind. We're striving every day for that goal.
You got to play hard.
This is the NBA on ABC, the home of the finals.
Boston Celtics and Cleveland Cavaliers. Celtics. The clocks turned early this morning, turned forward. That means spring is around the corner. That means the playoffs are around the corner. And these two teams expected to be a big part of playoff runs. Today's starting lineup brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. And for the Celtics, it's just great to see Jason Tatum back in the starting lineup once again for the second straight game after tearing his Achilles way back in May. Meanwhile, for the Cleveland Cavs, Donovan Mitchell returns after a 4-game absence, but Jarrett Allen will sit this one out. He's got some knee issues, nothing major, but he will not play this afternoon. And for the first time today, let's send it over to George Sedano. Hey, George.
Hey, Mike, I spoke to Jason Tatum on Friday after that emotional return of nearly 300 days of being out because of that Achilles tear. He played with no minutes restriction and started that contest. 27 minutes is what he tallied. He told me about the surreal moment that it was for him on Friday night in Boston after going through some dark moments where he told us that he woke up crying at times along his journey to recovery. So this is the first one now that's behind him, and now it's on to building off of it. Head coach Joe Mazzulla told us that the guys are all excited to move forward with Jason Tatum, and he feels both physically and emotionally pretty good heading into Game 2 of the season. He'll continue without a minutes restriction, but the team will certainly keep a close eye on him, Mike.
All right, George. Meanwhile, Cavs head coach Kenny Atkinson said it was phenomenal to see Tatum return. He said it's great for the league. It's not great for the Cavs, but he said it was great for the league, and obviously that's the feeling throughout the NBA, guys.
No doubt about it. You know, not only a guy that he's a champion, but also what he represents and his commitment on both ends of the floor every night, what he means to this organization. Stars back healthy, that's what this league needs, and you're getting it back with Jason Tatum.
And here in Cleveland, Richard, certainly the fans all happy, but once this game starts, they want Tatum to go 0 for 19 from the field today.
Yeah, they are a basketball group. I was just telling Legs, that's